Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. Today I wanted to do something a little bit different. I have done one of these videos before. I have been hesitant. I didn't know whether to record another video like this, but in general the response was positive, and I really do want to get other people's opinions and maybe hear their stories or their thoughts as well. So I thought I would finally, very long overdue, make a video about this situation that happened to me. I'm listing it as basically a paranormal story time, but I am also open to obviously debunking that. That's kind of my viewpoint on the paranormal, is that while I believe it could be possible, because who am I to judge, I do believe that a lot of things can be debunked, but I do also just believe in positive and negative energies and that sort of thing. So anyway, point being, this is a paranormal story time of something that happened to me now that it is 2020, over 10 years ago, but I have not been back since. So we will kind of dig into it. Also, stay to the end of the video because I received a package that is just so appropriate that I actually edited that footage into this video because I just felt like it really goes together with this paranormal story time. You will definitely want to stay to the end and see that. That's a big shout out to Erin at Seagull Stitches. So check that out at the end of the video. Also, I apologize for the frog in my throat. I got sick twice at the end of the year, and one is now carrying into 2020, so I am preferring to call this the 2019 purge from my system, and I am going to look at it in a positive light, and that I am purging all of the negative energy of 2019 and the 2 years prior that were a complete and total shit show for me. So if you can sympathize and empathize with that, and you had a bad year or two, here's to hoping that 2020 will be like perfect vision, and it will be a good year for everyone in general. Now, let's just go ahead and dig into this video. First, I thought I would give you a little bit of a background about the place where this experience happened. The Roosevelt Hotel is located in the heart of Hollywood, in Hollywood, California. The history of the Roosevelt Hotel is very expansive, and yes, it has been rumored to have been haunted for quite a long time. This did happen over 10 years ago, but at the time it was still known to be a haunted hotel. Now, that said, I did not realize that it was said to be a haunted hotel at the time of my stay there when these experiences happened. I just knew that it was a very classy, well-known, world-renowned hotel, and I was coming in for a job and was getting to stay there. I knew that it had been the place where Marilyn Monroe filmed her first commercial in the pool there, and that she had a suite in the hotel that she stayed at for extensive periods of time. Other than that, I did not realize all of the haunted happenings of this hotel, or that it was really known for that. When I stayed there, like I said, I was out here for work at the time, and I was staying alone. I did not have anyone accompanying me. I was just here to come, stay, do a job, and leave. I wanted to experience, the hotel and just kind of go up and down Hollywood Boulevard and check out the Walk of Fame, all of the things that you kind of do when you're in town for something, but with a limited amount of time to experience them. Everything started from the moment that I got to the hotel, basically. I flew in, I checked in, I went up to the room, I put my things away. I wanted to take a quick nap. If anyone knows me, they know that I am a very light sleeper. If the dog makes one move or, snores or something, I'm awake. I'm completely awake. It does not take much to wake me up. I'm a very light sleeper. I had my cell phone at volume turned up to max. After I checked in and I put all of my things away, I decided I wanted to take a little quick nap and then maybe get some dinner. I had had a long flight, I was tired, so I decided to lay down and take that nap. But I wanted to make sure that I could contact my parents and check in with them because that's something that I have always done. And the room phone was right next to the bed, obviously, on the bedside table, and my cell phone was actually on the bed next to me. I thought that it was kind of strange that on the bedside table they had mints that were in a pill bottle, and it had the Roosevelt logo on the cap, and then they were just white M&Ms. And I thought that was kind of strange. I mean, obviously I know that the situation with Marilyn Monroe and her death did not happen there, but it just seemed, it was kind of cool, but it was kind of creepy at the same time that they would have mints to look like pills. I did not eat them, so I know one of your questions with debunking this is going to be, did she eat those mints? No, she did not. I just kept them there and looked at them. So I decided to lay down and take a nap. Again, I had my phone on full volume, the room phone was on the table right next to my head, so I basically had two phones on either side of my head. I was going to lay down for just a little while. I laid down and took a nap. While I was asleep, I had a really strangely disturbing nightmare that was basically like a black shadow figure grabbing me or pulling at me. And when I woke up, I jolted up in the bed and I woke up to a man standing at the foot of my bed who, no, not a ghost, a man standing at the foot of my bed who was wearing a security jacket, and he said that my mother had called the front desk and wanted to do a wellness check on me because she had not heard from me in so many hours, and she had tried to call both the room phone and my cell phone repeatedly, and I was not answering. I should also let you guys know that at the very moment in this very vivid dream that this shadow figure was seeming to pull me in like a downward sort of motion, that is exactly the moment when I woke up to the security guard standing at the foot of the bed. The timing of it, along with the fact that this was a very strange, very unique sort of nightmare, unlike any I had ever had before or since, I feel like there was something a little strange atmospherically that had to have kind of lent itself to this sort of occurrence. Apparently, I was asleep for hours. My mom and dad tried to call both phones over 10 times. Now we are talking about a loud room phone and a very loud cell phone, either one of them less than a foot from my head. And for me, that is the strangest thing that has ever happened. I have never been somebody to be able to sleep through any phone ringing at all. It was really disturbing, and the fact that I was having that creepy nightmare and then woke up to that security guard doing the wellness check, it just seemed really strange. From that point on, during my stay, I was a little creeped out, but I, at the time, shrugged it off to being tired, long flight, that sort of thing. My mom and dad were panicking. They knew it was not like me in my entire life, and they were really disturbed and wondered if there was something physically wrong. I did too. You know, I was kind of concerned about that, but I knew that it wasn't, if that makes sense. It was just really strange. And being that the nightmare was so vivid and disturbing, and waking up, it was just really unsettling. But I tried to shrug it off. You know, like I said, I was there, I had some work to do, and I wanted to see things and enjoy things. The Roosevelt Hotel is really big. It has the Tropicana bar, which is at the pool. They have another bar, which is inside. On this same stay, they have another bar, a library bar. It's very, very beautiful, and all of it is restored to its original state. So it's not like they did a lot of renovation and that sort of thing. It's really a beautiful hotel to see. If you get a chance to see it, you definitely need to go there and see it. But that said, I wanted to see other parts of the hotel as well. The very first Oscars ceremony was held in the ballroom there, and there is supposedly a spot, there's like a balcony that just goes across one end of it, that there is a really inexplicable cold spot. And I did experience that, but to be quite honest, I didn't have any strange feeling or negative energy vibes or whatever you guys want to call it. I'm not experienced at this, but I did feel that cold spot. You know, I walked in, I looked at it, okay, there's no vent, there's nothing to really explain it, but that in and of itself didn't really disturb me or bother me. What did bother me was when I came out from there, there is a restroom right around the corner from it. Where that ballroom, the doors on the second level to the ballroom, there's a balcony that comes out. I think there used to be, or maybe there is, I don't know, like a gift shop down on one way. But at this point when I was there, that was closed. I should also mention that up there is the Marilyn Monroe mirror that was actually in her suite originally. And supposedly it is haunted. People have said they have seen her image reflecting in the mirror. For the record, I did not experience any of that, but it was still very cool to be able to see that mirror. And there is a women's restroom. And I decided I was going to use the restroom. When I pushed the restroom door open, I had a feeling, it was like a cold draft, but it was like it passed through me. I don't really know how to describe this. If you all of a sudden get a shock or a chill, a static electricity kind of response, that's what it felt like. It was kind of like a swoosh. And I just felt like it went through me and every hair on my body stood up, and it was like kind of a chill that ran up my back and out my head, and it was just so disturbing. And I know I'm terrible at describing this, but it literally felt like something had gone through me. And I was shocked once, like electrically shocked by something. I have experienced something like that, but this felt like it was going through me, like a forward motion going through the front and out my back. And it just kind of froze me for a second. And then I completely freaked out and I turned around and walked out and I left. I don't know what that was. It was very, very unsettling. Now I was really totally creeped out, and I just basically could not wait to leave the hotel. Like I said, there's something that is very romanticized about the hotel, and it's very beautiful and ornate, and there was a part of me that really wanted to stay and enjoy it, but there was another part of me that was just like, get out. I also asked a manager there if I could see the Marilyn Monroe suite because I heard about it, and like I said, I was there for work and we were talking, and so they said yeah, they'd take me up and let me walk through it because no one was booked in it that day. And I will say that when I walked in there, it had a very, very kind of heavy, sad feeling to it. And I know that, you know, the way you decorate things can lend itself to having a happy or a sad feeling to the room, but I couldn't really explain it. I just felt very heavy in there. And there's another video I'm going to do on something where I experienced that type of feeling to next level. But it was just kind of a sad feeling in there to me, and nothing weird happened. I just walked through and looked at it and walked back out. And at that point, though, the manager was talking about how different floors were supposedly haunted. For a quick bit of history, the Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel opened on May 15th, 1927, and along with the first Oscars being held there in the ballroom, which I talked about earlier, some of the other actual haunting stories originated with specific celebrities. Marilyn Monroe, obviously, both that
suite that I mentioned, and then the mirror, and then also the actor Montgomery Clift is said to haunt room 928, and some people say the entire ninth floor, and that they can hear him walking up and down the hallway and reciting lines and monologues, rehearsing for filming. It is said that room 213 is reported to be the most haunted room in the entire hotel. I guess a lot of people check out in the middle of the night. They say they've seen apparitions, they've seen things move. So that is the most haunted room. Also, this photo is from the Hollywood Roosevelt Instagram. They did change the colors to purple and gold on their marquee sign in memory of Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gianna Bryant. So I just thought at this time, as I'm editing, I would put that photo in so that you guys could see that as well.
Now, I was happening to stay on a floor that was one of them that she had mentioned. At that point, I was not happy. So suffice to say, I had one more night to stay there, and I left the lights on, the TV on, and I was calling everyone I knew and just having conversations and whatnot. And I didn't get much sleep at all. And then immediately went to the airport, left, and I have not been back since. I have been into the Roosevelt Hotel for things, but I have not stayed there. I think it's a great, amazing, historical place, and it's one of the best things for you to check out if you do come to Hollywood. I would go back there to check it out, you know, if somebody wants to, you know, see if it's haunted, you know, for real or something. I would do something like that.
Don't get it twisted. The only reason I wouldn't stay there is because I already live here now, and I have for quite a while, so I just have not had a need to stay there. But if anybody wants to go ghost hunting there, just let me know.
I know this is not that big monumental, you know, ghost paranormal experience that some people have, but for me, those two things were enough to just really set me off and bother me, because I couldn't find any real reason logically that either of these things could have happened. There was no logical reason that they happened, and there was no logical explanation for why they happened. So that just really bothered me, and so I wanted to do a video on this and tell you guys about it and talk to you about it and see what you think. Have you ever stayed at the Roosevelt Hotel? If you have you had any experiences there? And also, not necessarily at the Roosevelt Hotel, but anywhere, do these things sound to you like they would be paranormal, or do you believe there are other explanations that I just can't think of at the time? I really want to pick you guys' brains and find out, because this is something that has just kind of been under my skin and bugging me for all these years. It's been over a decade now, and I just can't get it out of my head. So if you guys could let me know your thoughts and or your experiences, I would really appreciate any of your knowledge and discussing this. So comment down below, let me know what you thought. And like I said, if you guys are coming in town, the Roosevelt Hotel, definitely check it out. But if you stay there, I would not recommend staying alone. We'll just put it like that.
And I wanted to put in these really amazing gifts from Seagull Stitches, also known as the Haunted Valley here on YouTube, because I just really felt that they fit with this video perfectly. So take a quick look at this before we wrap up the video.
So this next box is a collab with Erin, who has a website, Seagull Stitches, and we have been trying to get this together going for a while now. She does amazing stuff, you guys, and I have just been so inundated with work, and honestly, like I said, kind of still depressed. I know, 2 years, but you know, sometimes when it's somebody that you're that close to. I do apologize that it has taken me so long to be able to get back and forth with you, Erin, with this. Please do not take that for any lack of wanting to do the collab with you and to see your amazing artwork, because had nothing to do with that. I was going to link all of her social media and website here for you to see. Her YouTube channel is The Haunted Valley, And her Instagram is The Haunted Valley and also Seagull Stitches. Susan, thank you so much. You've been so kind and welcoming. Thank you. I hope you like your surprises. If you ever want to collab in the future, don't hesitate to reach out, Erin. Absolutely, I would love to. And let me just address this here because I don't a lot. For any of you who also have, and I'm sorry I keep playing with my hair, it's just all full of static. For any of you who have YouTube channels, it's not for lack of wanting to collab with people, it's that I am still learning. I have not had a lot of time to put into things, or else my channel would have advanced a lot more than it has in the past few years. But since I use my phone for most things, I'm a little confused. The reason I don't ask people to collab is not because I don't want to, it's because I am not savvy to it, okay? That's all. So she included a discount code for you guys. There's a Bride of Frankenghost. Oh my god, I cannot wait to see. Michael as Bob as a ghost. Oh my god. And oh my god, a HorrorGalSusan ghost. Ah. And then Gary Clay ghost pin that glows in the dark. Oh my gosh. Okay. And look, she wrapped them so cute. Ah. Okay, so I have no idea what I'm opening first. Let's take a look. And you guys, I will put close-ups in as well. Oh my god, this is so cute, you guys. It's the little Bride of Frankenghost. And then she has her logo on the back, which is adorable. It's so cute. I love it. Let's see what this one is. I'm such a fan of just artists of any type of art. Oh my god, it's me. It's Ghost Me. Look, oh my god, that is so cute. I cannot believe you did that. And I really hate that in this video I don't have my hair the way I always have my hair, but just feel free to go to most any of my other videos. I do have a lot with straight hair as well, but most of them I do my signature do, but my hair, like I said, too much static to do it today, and I am sorry about that because I will show this again. I will have it up here and I will show this again and give you a plug when I have my hair in the actual do. But you guys, that is so adorable. Oh, this is the pin. Oh, and he glows in the dark. Ah, so cute. And I'll try to put in some footage of him glowing. He's already glowing right now. That is some good stuff. So cute. Oh, he is going right on my leather jacket, let me tell you, like as soon as we're done with this video. Oh wow. Oh, it's the Michael as Bob ghost. Oh, I love it. Oh, that is so cool. I don't know how you do this. I mean, that is absolutely amazing. They look great. And the detail, and I can't even believe you did my hair. They're so, so cute. So you guys, please go and check out Erin. Again, Seagull Stitches. Her YouTube is The Haunted Valley, okay? And then her Instagram is The Haunted Valley and also Seagull Stitches. And I will put everything in the description box below. If you guys would like to get some of this amazing, amazing artwork for yourself, she is giving a discount, and this is not an affiliate code or whatever. This is just because she's nice. She's an independent artist, and this is just for you guys. Nothing comes back to me, okay? Except love. This is 20% off. Okay, so use code HorrorGal for 20% off your total purchase at SeagullStitches.com. So use code HorrorGal for 20% off your entire purchase at SeagullStitches.com. I will put that in the description box below as well. Again, not an affiliate code. This is just her out of the kindness of her heart for all of my viewers. Thank you so much, Erin. And I have to just say, she drew the little ghost with the YouTube play button for YouTube. Come on, you guys. And then she drew it with the little Instagram camera icon. I mean, so cute. Definitely go and pick up some of her amazing artwork. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please click subscribe and ring the notification bell for all videos, because I will be uploading the only other 2 major experiences that I feel warrant a video at this time, but those will be coming soon, as well as a bunch of other stuff. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and like this video if you want me to do more paranormal story times or story times about anything spooky. I will talk to you guys on the next one. Thanks so much for watching, and stay spooktacular.